Karen had once again set her sights on my mail. She wasn't content with petty arguments or trespassing anymore. This time, she attempted outright theft. For weeks, packages and letters began disappearing from my mailbox, each instance traced back to her suspicious activity. It started subtly. I noticed bills, personal letters, and even legal documents going missing. At first, I thought it might be a delivery error, but after cross-referencing timestamps and security camera footage, the culprit became obvious. Karen. She had been sneaking onto the property to intercept my mail, convinced that the HOA gave her authority to monitor resident correspondence. I decided it was time to teach her a lesson she would never forget. I contacted the postal inspector, explaining the situation and providing the evidence I had collected: timestamps, footage, and package tracking numbers. The postal inspector immediately recognized the severity. Interfering with mail is a federal crime, and Karen had crossed that line repeatedly. Together, we devised a sting operation. I set up decoy packages with tracking devices and additional cameras, ensuring that any attempt to interfere would be caught in real time. I even labeled some packages with official-looking legal notices to make them irresistible to someone like Karen. Sure enough, within hours, Karen appeared at my mailbox, trying to stealthily remove the decoy packages. The cameras captured every moment. Her glancing around nervously, her fingers moving toward the packages, her confidence growing as she thought she was unseen. At the precise moment she touched the packages, the postal inspector, in full uniform, stepped from behind the fence and announced, "Ma'am, you are under arrest for interference with mail, theft, and trespassing." Karen froze, eyes wide, as the federal authority sunk in. She attempted to argue, I'm the HOA president. I have the right." The inspector shook his head. "No, ma'am. HOA rules do not grant you the right to intercept mail. Federal law supersedes HOA rules. You will come with me." Karen sputtered, looking around for backup, but there was none. Her usual minions had wisely kept their distance, knowing the serious nature of a federal arrest. The moment she realized she couldn't manipulate the situation, panic replaced her arrogance. I calmly walked up, arms crossed, and said, "This mailbox, like the rest of my property, is under private ownership. You do not get to steal or interfere with my mail, and your HOA authority ends at the gate." Karen was handcuffed and led away. The postal inspector returned the decoy packages and real mail to me, confirming that federal charges would follow if she ever attempted this again. For extra security, I installed a reinforced, locked mailbox with motion sensors and a direct alert system to both my phone and the postal inspector's office. Every attempt to tamper with my mail would now trigger an immediate federal response. I also posted a new sign by the mailbox: "Private property. Mail is federal. Trespassers and interferers will be prosecuted. HOA rules do not apply." From that day forward, Karen never returned to my mailbox. The lesson was crystal clear. Tampering with mail is not a game, and federal law always wins. My property, correspondence, and peace of mind were fully restored, while Karen learned the hard way that her HOA status carried no legal weight against the law. The ranch remained mine, my mail secure, and Karen's power completely dismantled, leaving her to stew in humiliation while I continued overseeing my property without interference.